Hi, what's up? This is Jensen Earth Science. Today I'd like to show you just an experiment with some bags of tea. These 3 cylinders you see are just Lipton bags of tea that I cut open. And when you cut them open, they're just these cylinders that you can stand up. What we're going to do with these cylinders is we're actually going to light them on fire with this here box of matches, and we'll see what happens when you light a Lipton bag of tea on fire. Alright, so you see I have 3 of them here because sometimes they don't work perfectly the first time. Here's our match, and we'll just see what happens when I light this first one on fire. Wow. Alright, so our first one worked really well. Let's try our second one. And here it is floating back down, just as kind of like ash. Alright, so why did the bag of tea rise into the air? Here I have a blue rectangle that's going to represent our cylinder tea bag, and I also added the fire already. But before the fire started, the cylinder was only surrounded by cool air, or air that is very similar in temperature. This means that the air, if it's similar in temperature, will also be very similar in density. So there's no reason for the air to move much. When the fire starts to burn, it replaces cool air with warm air. And when warm air and cool air come in contact, there will be a convection current created. Convection currents, warm air should rise due to a low density, and cool air should sink due to a high density. When the fire burns all the way to the bottom, the warm air will be closest to the fire, or will be at the lowest point. When warm air is on the very bottom, it wants to rise upwards due to its lower density. When the warm air rises upwards, it also picks up the tea bag as well because it is so light. And this is why our tea bag will go upwards when there's a warm air and cool air difference surrounding it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.